Good morning, Intenders.
Good morning.
Welcome to Morning Intentions. Today is Monday, October 13th, and today it's time for a brand new theme. We've been planning this one for a while, and I'm so excited about it. Annette, this was your idea. I'll share it, and then I want you to jump in because we have a working definition for it. But when you told me about this, I said, that's amazing. I love this. Our new theme is hustle culture. You may have heard about that on social media. Maybe you're part of it.
We all are part of it,
We all are part of it. It's very prevalent in the world. And Annette, before we get too far into our discussion, could you please give us our working definition? Because I think that sets the stage for the rest of our conversation today.
And I would like you to ask me that almost every day.
Okay,
we're
I can do that.
Talking about hustle culture because we want to have this working definition ingrained in us as a reminder each and every day. You'll know why after I finished reading the working definition that Ada and I came up with for hustle culture. Hustle culture is the belief that our value as human beings is measured by how much we accomplish, how busy we stay, or how much money we make. It's the mindset that says, I must keep producing, achieving, and proving myself to be worthy of love, success, and respect. While it can appear as ambition or dedication, hustle culture often stems from an unconscious drive to earn one's sense of worth through external validation, such as recognition, financial success, or approval. It leads people to hustle for money as proof of success and to hustle for worth as proof of identity. True fulfillment arises when we remember that our worth is inherent, not earned, and our efforts can flow from purpose rather than pressure.
Thank you. And I think that was just for our heads. Now, could you do that one more time? And let's listen with our hearts.
Hustle culture is the belief that our value as human beings is measured by how much we accomplish, how busy we stay, or how much money we make. It's the mindset that says, I must keep producing, achieving, and proving myself to be worthy of love, success, and respect. While it can appear as ambition or dedication, hustle culture often stems from an unconscious drive to earn one's sense of worth through external validation, such as recognition, financial success, or approval. It leads people to hustle for money as proof of success and to hustle for worth as proof of identity. True fulfillment arises when we remember that our worth is inherent, not earned, and our efforts can flow from purpose rather than pressure.
Thank you so much for giving that to us one more time. The thing that I feel as I'm listening to you share that working definition with us is one big inner ugh.
One big inner ugh?
One big inner ugh, because I have fallen prey to that hustle culture mentality. And I have to admit, it's a very difficult mindset to shake off. And if you know your Enneagram, I try not to get too much into the Enneagram because it can get very big picture and there's just so much to it. But this is such an unhealthy Enneagram type 3 mentality.
Which we have as a culture.
Exactly. And I think that's where we see it so much. I'm just going to say it. We are an unhealthy 3 culture. We're not a healthy 3 culture, unfortunately. Maybe one day, and I'd love to see it.
Although there is a risk of saying unhealthy 3 mindset, because I can see this in the Enneagram 1, where they have to be perfect, right and wrong. 2, well, I have to hustle for my worth in order to be loved. So I do think we could see it in all the Enneagrams, but maybe you're talking more about the big picture.
Yes, I am. And I've fallen into that trap of thinking I must do, I must go, go, go. I must achieve, I must have this certain image that I'm presenting or this certain way people look at me in order to feel like I'm worthy of being loved. Not anymore, but it's felt very self-destructive. Like you can never get to this point where you've done enough, you have enough, you've been respected enough to feel worthy when you're living in that fog of hustle culture. Because hustle culture, it's more than you're working hard. It's not you just set the alarm, you get up every day, you do your best, you come home, you say, job well done, I can't wait to do it tomorrow. You're constantly working for your validation.
And that's unconscious though, typically.
It is. But once you start to see that's what you're doing, it's extremely hard to miss. And then I think that just starts to wear on us. It wears on our hearts, it wears on our souls, it wears on our minds, because we can see what we're doing, that we're going overboard and we're overworking, we're overdoing in order to have that sense of I'm worthy of love. Because we like to think of within hustle culture, yes, like you said in our working definition, there is this sense of we are hustling for money and financial success, but that sense of we're hustling for love, we're hustling for our worth, that eats away at us. And that's been my experience where when I'm going I'm doing, I just felt worse and worse.
Well, that's because when we are hustling for our worth, the goalposts always move.
So, yes, thank you for saying it like that. The goalposts never stay in the same spot. It's never, once I get to this certain point, then I'm fine. I've done it. I've achieved what I set out to do. You get to the point you thought you needed to get to, and then you figure out or you realize, well, that wasn't enough. I got to do more. It's this insatiable monster that you keep trying to feed and feed and feed. And it never is enough until you realize, I don't have to do this. My worth is inherent. I have value because I'm alive and I'm a person, and that can't be changed and it can't go away.
And that is in direct contradiction to what most of us have been told all of our lives as children and then all the way into adulthood. Whether we've been told this directly or indirectly, because we're always told, well, how much you get done. Oh, you did great. Oh, well, not so good. We're evaluated. I mean, even from kindergarten. I mean, we hear in coaching many times kindergarten and preschool grading has really impacted our clients and their adults. And this has happened over and over and over again. And also this whole bit that we're all just so consumed with is how much money we make and how the trips that we can afford to go on and what car do we drive. All of that is part of hustle culture. Understanding that Ada and I know I speak for you, Ada, is we're not saying, well, if you work hard and you earn a good living and you have nice things, we're not demonizing that at all.
Not at all.
But we're also saying, well, where's the motivation behind it? What's the motivation? Because do you have a lot of nice things and you're completely miserable? Or are your nice things just a direct reflection of you having joy in your life and it's coming out that way?
Here's our intention for today. My worth is not earned. My worth is inherent. My worth is not earned. My worth is inherent. And every time you can today, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and remind yourself of our intention. Let it soak in. Also, when you feel that hustle for your worth, when you feel that in your mind and you feel it in your body, that's the time to stop. That's the time to close your eyes, take that deep breath, and to continually remind yourself, my worth is not earned. My worth is inherent. Thank you so much for joining us today. Our day is better because you are part of our day. See you tomorrow.
See you then.